Okay, everyone, Saturday updates because the 49ers made quite a few transactions on Saturday. Good news, bad news, more kind of bad news than great news. Good news is, though, Yetur Gross-Matos has been activated off of IR. He will play on Sunday. So I think that just helps because he was having a really good camp. He was a guy who flashed to me as getting after the quarterback, really fast get up. It just sucks that in that preseason game versus the Raiders, that he got injured in the play before Leonard Floyd. So 2 plays in a row, 2 defensive linemen get injured, knees. Leonard Floyd obviously returned and it was fine. But Eutergos Matos, it's been a challenge for him to get back on the field. He tried to go, it didn't heal right, so he went on IR. He is back. I think that will provide some kind of balance on the opposite side of Nick Bosa. So Eutergos Matos will play on Sunday. Also, Pat O'Donnell has been activated to the 53-man roster. So Mitch Wishnowsky has been placed on IR. He will miss at least 4 games. Pat O'Donnell, veteran from Chicago, he will be the punter for the 49ers for the immediate next 4 games. Outside of that, another guy who went on IR, Darrell Luter. I know he's not a fan favorite after being involved in 2 different muffed punt returns. But he's a guy who the 49ers have really liked. They liked him a lot when he was a rookie. He got hurt. I think he's a guy who can be a really good backup cornerback. He's been playing special teams. He's gotten in 2 kind of questionable situations with those punt returns. But I know that the 49ers scouting and front office really like him. He plays tough. He's just, unfortunate luck. I don't know exactly what happened, but he must have banged into someone badly, had a pelvis injury. So I don't know where he cracked a bone or fractured a bone in his pelvis. We don't know what the details are, but really unfortunate news for Darrell Luter. So he will go on IR. John Feliciano has been downgraded to out, so he will not play. So no word on Trent Williams. The fact that he did not get downgraded to out is a good sign. He's listed as questionable. 2 guys who were promoted from the practice squad. Tashawn Gibson, you all know who he is, safety, and then cornerback Nick McLeod. So Nick McLeod will probably take over Darrell Luter's role on special teams. He has been a really good special teamer for a long time. Tashawn Gibson, backup for Malik Mustafa and Jair Brown. So those are the transactions. Otherwise, everything seems to be status quo. On Friday, Kyle Shanahan said Nick Bosa is good to go. George Kittle, well, Nick Bosa is questionable. George Kittle is good to go. He's not on the injury report at all. Trent Williams, questionable. And the ones that we talked about already, Darrell Luter out. So um, no huge surprises. I'm interested to see how Yetur Matos plays opposite of Nick Bosa. I'm also really excited to see how Diamondo Lenore, I'm always so used to saying Demo, how Lenore matches up with DK Metcalf. I'm thinking they're going to have him shadow him. I think he's going to be the guy. Renato Green has been playing really good ball, though. So both of those guys on the outside and then, moving in when they need him in the nickel position for Lenore. I think they've got a really good set of young DBs. So it'll be fun to watch them, and we'll see what happens on Sunday. We'll find out the full ins and outs, who's in, who's out on 90 minutes before the game. Please do watch 49ers pregame, postgame live on NBC Sports Bay Area. Also, listen to the 49ers talk. We talk a lot about what's happened. You can also stream that 49ers Now show. It's a streaming show Matt and I do every Wednesday and Thursday. Those are always available on YouTube. Just search out NBC Sports Bay Area and you'll see those. All right. Hope y'all are doing well, and I will talk to you tomorrow. All right. Have a great rest of the weekend. Go Trojans. I think it's still tied.